Here's the deal. Talking about how we're feeling does not actually heal the core of how we're feeling, because the body, the nervous system, still holds the emotion. And when we're talking about it and going into insight, it does not equal embodied experience. Head and the heart disconnect. If you resonate with feeling like your head and your heart are disconnected, you don't know which one is speaking, then this might be for you. And we struggle with this in our society because we are been so conditioned to be in our head and to understand patterns, but then we still reenact them. And this is where therapy and healing can get stuck, because we want to stop reenacting them. And that means that we have to be in the body. That means we have to express the full emotion by being in the system, because it needs to be expressed. The loop needs to be closed. But as a world, we're so conditioned that certain emotions and certain expressions are welcome and others are not. And so when we believe that an expression is not welcome, we suppress it within the nervous system, and then it reenacts and reenacts and reenacts and reenacts and reenacts until it can move out. And so we have to create safety within our systems so that we feel that we can give ourselves permission to enact it in a safe way and hold that without shame. Because the second we shame it and say, I don't know if I can go there, it gets stuck again. And I catch myself at times wanting to be up here, right? We've been conditioned as coping mechanisms to be up here, to people please, to perfection, and to make other people comfortable. And that has been a huge part of my path of really suppressing my emotional expression, because I feel like a burden to other people, because I feel like it can't be held. It's not safe to express that. It's too much. And therefore we hold it all in and it gets stuck. And all I've craved for so much of my life is I just want to be messy. I don't want to have it all together, right? Because so much of my conditioning was to have it all together, and I know I'm not alone in this. And so if this speaks to you, the Be Within community for women is so potentially up your alley, because as women, our greatest capacity is to hold ourselves in our full capacity of feeling. We need to also feel the abundance and the joy and the fulfillment. We also have to allow ourselves to feel the shame and the guilt and all of the traumas and conditionings that we've had, where we've had to abandon ourselves because it wasn't safe to feel the sadness. It wasn't safe to express the anger. It wasn't safe to express the uncertainty or the messiness or the gross parts of self that we've been conditioned to think are gross or too much or not enough. And so this is a space where we learn how to create safety in the body, because we've been conditioned to believe it's not safe to be in the body, because the amount of emotions that have been suppressed in there have made it feel unsafe. And when we start expressing and feeling into the body, holy crap, this body can be the most magical place for us to be. And yes, there's going to be moments where the fear comes up and we want to flee from the body, but what magic comes from finding safety to come back here again, where this vessel gets to be our safe haven, and therefore we attract people that can meet us because we are being within ourselves. It's safe to be within ourselves, and then we attract relationship where they feel they have capacity to also meet us in our fullness as well, versus say, hey, you have to express your emotions in this comfortable little window, right? We're sick of that. And so if this speaks to you, I would love to chat. The Be Within community starts, the Be Within program starts. It's going to be a beautiful community on March 15th. Big love. May we get to the core of healing our emotions by allowing it to be an embodied experience versus one that lives in insight and intellectualizing and in our heads. Head in the heart.